Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge. Oh, and we got a train coming. In the last episode, we watched as Wiktor took a little trip down memory lane. We saw visions of his childhood here in the streets of Warsaw, including the moment where his Thaumaturge powers actually awakened. Guy had a tough childhood, especially with his father involved. But we have been continuing to explore Warsaw, and there are so many freaking side quests, it's kind of incredible. So let's go ahead and look at the map. We've got 4 points of interest here that may give us other quests as well. We got Vienna Station. So let's go ahead and keep snapping our fingers, just in case something else pops up. And let's see what these are. Looks like an obelisk. Green square. I'm also going to keep snapping my fingers, seeing if we have any more, like, magical items. Let's not get hit by the cart. Or the tram. Trolley, whatever you want to call it. Buy a donut. Oh, absolutely. One bite is enough to make me feel like I'm 8 years old again. I feel like Warsaw donuts are the only sweet thing that happened to me in life. I love a good donut. How about you guys? Ooh, those look jelly-filled. I can't feed my kids dignity? Is that what he said? I couldn't read that real quick. I think the rest of them are down this lane. I like the fact that a lot of these aren't necessarily quests, but just cool little slice of lives. Listen to the barrel organ. These simple waltzes have a lot of charm to them. I'd dance if I wasn't Wiktor Szulski, the grave, cold-hearted Thaumaturge. Oh, kind of like some Dick Van Dyke energy there. Here's a Thaumaturge point for us. Excellent. And that definitely looks like that would be on the docks. We also have a tarot reading we need to go to at night. So just so much to do. Let's not get hit. Catch a tram. Oh. What do we have here? The Warsaw Courier, classifieds. I'll buy the latest model of the 4-person slightly used. Submit bids by the 8th of this month at Burlowski Hotel number 20. Dr. Stefan has returned from abroad. Diseases of the larynx, throat, nose, and ears. 5 Zlata Street. Drawing lessons. The painter, Konstanty, will take students for lessons. The topic, landscapes of Warsaw. A stained page from a daily newspaper with a circled ad. What was that supposed to be? Exhibition at Lift Hearts. Oh yeah, the thing about the artists. Gotcha. Alright. Imperial Hotel. Police station. Locked. I don't think that there's anything else for us to see. Let's see if we can actually get inside the Imperial Motel, because we weren't able to do that before. Oh, it is still locked. Never mind. How about the carriage? We need to head to the cemetery because the gravedigger apparently is claiming that the dead are walking. Definitely something a Thaumaturge would be interested in. Where to? Should we do that first? Or... Oh, well, there's the... Let's travel up here. There's one of the things we have to check out. Just grab all the XP, all the knowledge. The game encourages exploration. I like it when games do that. And all of these points of interest as well. The Imperial Hotel. Admire the view. Well, that's neat. Is that what we had to do? There's a new point. What should we get? Cost of 2. Still increase our points. Or increase our health points. Relax. Don't do it when you want to go through it. Upon hearing the sounds of longing, your thoughts are unwittingly carried off somewhere to the distant lands of Brittany or the steppes of Zaporizhia. Then the musician turns the crank more violently, and the buzzing of the dog brings a dose of sobriety to the soul. Lovely. With the hurdy-gurdy. So it's not going to tell us exactly what we have to do. We just got to have to track that down ourselves. In terms of these vistas. Vienna Station, we're going to have to head back. As long as they stay here. What do we have here? Instruction for the courier. Come evening, take the package to the apartment at 15 Adiwanska Street and deliver it directly to the butler's hands and no one else's. Do not open on pain of punishment. Oriental party at the Count's. The gray paper smells of fear and vigilance. The cord around the package was tied by skilled hands which carried a faint pulse of stress. What if this time the package falls into the wrong hands? Maybe. Let's keep it going. Oh, that's also in that area. The Warsaw Courier. So I was told that there was an absolute ton of quests here, but I think it's kind of crazy that you got so much you can do. It's hard to kind of get lost in the sauce, if that makes any sense. Lost Invitation. Dear friends and companions of voyages to distant lands, it is my pleasure to invite you to a party where the scent of incense will mingle with the aroma of turmeric and cardamom. Sumptuous bedding under silk canopies and the beauty of exotic dancers await you. You'll have the opportunity to taste forbidden delights during the evening. Come as usual to the gates of Sesame. To have them open before you, simply say the password, Kubla Khan. Count O. A party with illegal entertainment is being held somewhere, and we just need to say the password of Kubla Khan. Grandson of Genghis, I believe. Point of interest. We actually need to look at our list and see if there's anything else here we can... Ooh, ice cream! The price of adulthood. Every day I feel like blowing my brains out. Another price of adulthood. I'll eat 5 scoops at once, and no one can do anything about it. I like how Wiktor's written. It's like... Aw. I've never had that happen. That'd be like childhood trauma. Aha! Okay, we did have a view. Is this the... Yep, that's the church, alright. Now, are we actually losing those in the log? The Riverbank, Vienna Station, Imperial Hotel. Look for clues, lessons in drawing. Oh, we need to head back to the family home, too. We can definitely pull that off, I think. Are we fairly close? Yes, we are. Let's see what the actual house looks like. Not bad. Wonder how much a house like this would be worth in today's money. Probably wouldn't want to know. Bond of Speed. The Salutor's next action will be run 1 round faster. Dimension Force D. Okay, interrupt an enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. Ooh. I do dig that. I forgot the name of the critter, but Cuddles there reminds me of the Warlock pet that's in World of Warcraft, specifically designed to deal with, I think, a Fell Hunter. Specifically designed to take on magic casters. One more point of interest here, and then locked, and then whatever that word indicates or means. Oh, the cemetery. Cool. We need to travel that way here soon anyway. Anything... Any more clues regarding the Count's... Oh, sorry, sir. So angry. Partly damaged brochure. Lady Dragonfly. Come and you'll experience true sensual delight in the exotic ritual. Some of the words are blurred. Exotic ceremony. Find out more about the mysterious courtesan. So many things. Advertisement poster. The Pathy new phonograph reproduces singing, music, and declamation more cleanly, clearly, and subtly than most expensive gramophones. It does not hum, and the needle will last for many years without having to be replaced. For 32 rubles! Extremely popular among music lovers. If stock runs out, we'll accept reservations for the next shipment. Church songs, declamations, waltzes, polkas. I think we've read this before, but I will grab that just for the XP. Alright, so we've got the tailors. One of the things I may do off camera is pause the recording and just kind of run around here snapping my fingers and hoping we find more clues to all of these quests that we're running into. Seems like Warsaw... Ooh. Warsaw has some decadence here, as I see this guy throwing up. But you know what I mean? We've got, like, interesting parties and Madame Dragonfly and all of that. Definitely has two sides. Ooh. What do we have here? Photograph. Photograph shows a woman in lingerie tying her corset. Caption, Lady Dragonfly. A photo portraying a woman in a state of undress. Lady Dragonfly is an attractive and not very modest woman. Good lord, what's next? Showing of the angles? Scandalous. Think of the children. Checking. The Silent Hill fog. Now we went in there and got that. Where I think we should probably head to the cemetery next. Or actually, we probably need to head back to the Southern District and get the rest of that discovered. Daily Courier. Clothes, costumes, and gowns in keeping with the latest designs that I stock up on in Paris. Warsaw Music Society invites you to a concert. Supreme decree in the language of instruction of the kingdom's private schools. A well-known thaumaturge is dead. Raymond Kinney was found near Tower Bridge. Interesting that thaumaturges are in the paper. Alright, well, we'll come back to this. Let's go ahead and get on board a carriage and head back. We're doing sightseeing today. Back to the Southern District. Then we can head to the docks also. I wonder if time passes... excuse me, I'm having a little bit of a cough. I'm trying to hold off here, guys, so apologies. But how much time passes taking a carriage ride. So the Imperial Hotel. I would assume that we could not actually get to the hotel itself. Ooh. A handful of tips. When you come to work, open the window in the vestibule. I left the keys to the back room in the drawer. When Dulski, long gray beard, one red eye, comes in, don't give him more than 3 pitchers or he'll be starting fights. When Lecky, gray-haired, has a limp, comes in, make sure you don't say, in the old days, things were different, or things used to be better. Because he'll start talking for hours and sit there until closing time. Handwritten instructions for a new employee. Instruction for an assistant. Instructor for Antos. For this month, buy what you usually do, canvases, paints, and turpentine in the usual amount, and double the amount of crimson and snow white. Tell the seller that Lesniewski will settle with him the following week. So that's about the artists. That's locked. That's locked. I figured there'd be something here. The Daily Courier. Results of the contest for readers. A month ago, we announced the contest for the most interesting and funny anecdote about Warsaw. We received plenty of submissions, among which were most moved by the tale written down by Mr. Antony Lecky. The humor and levity of writing brought the author of Fierce Adventure first place to our contest. Once we do a little editing, the text will be published in the next issue of the Daily Courier.
Well, well.
Draw a conclusion. Tales of Warsaw. Antony Lecky, who is a well-known storyteller, likes to sit in the passageway by the Vienna station. If he hears you mention something about how things used to be, he will seize the opportunity and tell amusing anecdotes about life in Warsaw. Cool. And actually, I think we saw him when we were close to the station. There was an NPC who was kind of standing there, and the color scheme seemed a little bit brighter and popped more than most of the other folks that we see here. Let's see if that's the case. Oh! Nothing can lift your mood like a good story, especially when mine appears to have been written by a mad and cruel demigod. Back in my day. Like the details on the cane. Now, Vienna Station, right? And also the Imperial Hotel. I don't think that... Oh, here's the Vienna Station view. Pretty soon we'll be able to do another bit of leveling. I don't know, I figure it's kind of required to go ahead and do this. If you want to get, like, the maximum amount of investment. So it looks like we can't actually see anything in the Imperial as of yet. Double check and see everything is still locked. I should go ahead and catch a tram. Whoa, what was that? I saw it on the radar. Remember, lessons at Andrejusis, or yeah, that word, moved to 6.
Secrets. Not on my watch.
Every day at 6 p.m. in his apartment at 8/4 Poznańska Street, Konstanty gives drawing lessons where you can practice sketching landscapes of Warsaw under his tutelage. Currently, the topic of the class is the Nevsky Orthodox Church. Neat. And we can probably head over there. Why are the places of respite dark now? Looks like they've changed color a bit. So check the journal. Talk with the gravedigger. Yep. Little investigation. The riverbank, the Imperial Hotel. Lessons in drawing. Okay, so we still haven't figured that out. And one thing I probably should do is continue to right-click just in case I miss, or keep on looking at the radar when I'm running around here, because I almost missed that. And we went through there. Alright. Well, let's head back to the church then. We'll take a tram another day. I'm just kind of wanting, like, I'm very paranoid about the fact they say that these are limited quests. I just don't want to lose the opportunity. Oh, we got another point of interest. Didn't we do this already? Yeah, that's the house, all right. Oh, that's weird. And now they're always going to be there. That could complicate things. Oh, here's the sketch. It's nice to move pawns around the board at your whim. I don't know the reason for the concern on Mr. Woldek's face as he was watching me closely throughout the game. Wilford Brimley. Actually kind of has old Robin Williams, Teddy Roosevelt vibes. Rest in peace. So that was that. Maybe other points of interest just randomly go down. Now, the sketch artist was heading out over here, right? This was supposed to be the locale. So let's travel, explore the grounds a little bit. No. These folks getting themselves a sermon. Bigot's Diary. I now turn to a description of the rest of my family. My nephew, Count Orkowski, lost his father at a young age. This event weighed on the rest of his life and pushed him slowly toward the abyss of moral corruption. Ever since he grew from a sweet little boy whose angelic face could do no wrong into an impudent young man, the apartment at 15 Erwanska Street has turned into a tabernacle near which every Christian should turn their face away with contempt. Walls that were once the pride of our family now bear witness to hideous deeds, hosting the worst company a young man can surround himself with. Concerned neighbors have more than once brought me information that makes my hair stand on end. It is rumored that my nephew has let himself be tempted by Western fads and partakes in opiates.
Hello, sweet secret.
Ooh. A wealthy businessman, Count Orkowski, is holding a party in the evening with the theme of A Tale of 1001 Nights in his apartment at 15 Erwanska Street. The evening's attractions will include the opportunity to partake in opium. To get into the party, all you have to do is give the password Kubla Khan at the entrance. We should go. Just see what's up, you know? Okay, journal. Let's see. Warsaw Courier. Oh, we also have to go there, too. Figure out where that is. Exotic Ceremony. Night of... Okay, that's the tarot reading. Visit the Count in the afternoon. Can we go ahead and travel that way? Apparently there was a lot of issues at one point with the tracking of quests, but they have since fixed it, and it's apparently a lot better. Oh, we have to wait for the afternoon for that. Okay. What else is there? Learn some sort of lesson in drawing. Let's go ahead and... Same thing here. Join a drawing lesson. So much of this is now just having to wait. Can we tell what time it is here, actually? It's morning, I suppose. Find out more about the... How about that? Are you also going to take us over here? No! We can go this way. Excellent. And it gives you a huge area to try and figure it out. Bigot's diary. Warsaw is sinking further and further into the depths of moral decay with every passing year. Streets that were once inhabited by modest and pious families are now turning into a hotbed of the worst individuals. For example, my neighbor, dear Mrs. S., told me about a woman who rents an apartment in a tenement house at 7 Erwanska Street. She's an opera artist who is visited by many rich men. She has an abundance of gowns and lavish furnishings in her apartment. Recently, one of her many patrons took her on a foreign trip to Japan. Her ilk ought to be ashamed to show their faces in public.
Secrets? Not on my watch.
At 7 Erwanska Street resides Lady Dragonfly, a luxury courtesan who's fond of traveling. She offers her clients an extraordinary experience during a ceremony that coddles the senses. Well, let's go. We want our senses coddled. Definitely need to check that out. This way? If there are senses to be coddled, I'm sure Wiktor is all about it. Hello. True bliss. It wasn't what I expected, but I must admit that Japanese tea is without equals. Oh, she did a tea ceremony. Okay, cool.
Yes, sir.
Wiktor is quite happy with that. Okay, now we're in the afternoon. Now let's go into, hold on, journal, lesson in drawing. Let's try that. Now, this is going to be one of those things where we have to... Oh, I see an... Are you going to send us to a carriage is what you're going to do, huh? Yes, indeed. Okay, well, if that's the lesson in drawing, let's do... the Oriental party at the Count's. Wiktor's going to a lot of parties, a lot of soirees, as we said before, so have to definitely... And he's not even dressed for it. He just shows up as is. And here's the Count's residence.
Boss, we need to start over. The whole base layer. What's other stomping car out here for? You're making my people angry. Can't you see the work is in full swing here?
Oh. Yeah, we didn't actually notice.
It doesn't look as if you're working very hard.
Don't.
Check out this highbrow, with his myths untainted by a real job. And when in fear, then it's workers and the world unite. Why don't you start a fucking revolution?
Get lost! We want to earn our daily bread.
Let's back off.
I'm sorry. I'll get going.
If you step in here one more time, I won't be so nice anymore.
But you're... Oh.
Take this dingoes and level it out now.
Arise, ye prisoners of starvation.
Oh, and I bet if we go back there, we're going to get into a scrap. Well, we may be getting into a scrap, guys, but we will do that in the next episode. Hope you all have enjoyed our little tour throughout Warsaw, our sightseeing adventure. But if you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.